In today's show, we have a record-breaking Bitcoin weekly close. Also, Ethereum hits a new all-time high. In today's show, I'm going to be sharing the 5 things to watch out for in the Bitcoin market this week. As you can see, this weekend saw the largest weekly close in Bitcoin history at around $60,000. SQ Analytics points out Bitcoin another breakout attempt to a new all-time high. I'll also be sharing the latest analysis from crypto analyst Bitazine General. Also, Plan B points out that the Coinbase IPO is Wednesday, the 14th. Would be nice if Bitcoin would pump after the IPO and not already in the days/weeks before the IPO. And as Document in Bitcoin points out, MicroStrategy board of directors will now be paid in Bitcoin. It's official. And if you missed the most recent episode of the Orange Pill podcast entitled The Apocalypse of Satoshi, I highly recommend you check it out. Max and Stacy discuss Bitcoin turning the temporal into the eternal, as well as Bitcoin being perfect money, and perfect money is the perfect apocalypse. Also in today's show, Binance Coin reaches 37% of Ethereum's market cap. I'm going to be sharing the 3 reasons why BNB is soaring and going so hard right now. As you can see here on your screen, we just touched $600 and is currently in price discovery mode. I'll be sharing the latest analysis from Wu Blockchain, as well as Crypto Calio, who shares BNB breaking above this level on the Bitcoin pair could lead to the type of explosive momentum needed to actually close in on $1,000. And as Changpeng Zhao, the CEO of Binance, points out, when you burn coins, they are taken out of circulation forever. It increases the value of the remaining coins. BNB burn in a few days, not financial advice. Also in today's show, Bitcoin could shatter $1 million this year in 2021, says macro guru Raoul Pal. He suggests that a 7-figure price tag on Bitcoin this bull run is not as unrealistic as crypto investors might think. In a new interview, the former Goldman Sachs exec says that from his perspective, Bitcoin's current bull cycle looks a lot like the 2013 cycle, but is ahead of the 2017 cycle in terms of gains. And based on the 2 previous cycles, Pal says that the overbought region where Bitcoin could hit a wall and correct is roughly at the 400,000 level. However, he also says that if this level gets broken like it did in the last 2 cycles, $1 million Bitcoin would be in the cards. I'll be breaking this down for you in today's show. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. As you can see, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance Coin, and most of the major altcoins are currently breaking out and in the green. But where's the Bitcoin price likely to go from here? Find out all this, plus so much more in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every single day, so be sure to smash that subscribe button, that's right, and turn on all notifications to receive daily premium Crypto News Alerts every single day, just like this. And before I kick off today's show, today's episode is brought to you by our sponsor, BlockFi, the leading provider of financial products and services for crypto investors. Here's where you can put your crypto to work. They're currently paying out a 6% annual percentage yield on your Bitcoin, so you can literally have your Satoshis work for you, and they're paying out 9.3% on USDT. Now, what I love about BlockFi, besides the fact that they're so easy to use and that there are no hidden fees, they are backed by the biggest names in the industry, including Winklevoss, Fidelity, Morgan Creek, and Coinbase, and they have a promo running right now where you can get up to a $250 crypto bonus with a deposit of $25 or more. All you need to do is click that link right down below. It'll take you here, then click this yellow button that says sign up, and you'll notice the referral code already pre-populated for you to take advantage of this special bonus. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead, click the link right down below, and let's start stacking those sats. Shall we? All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. I'm your host, JV. We have a lot to discuss, especially a lot of bullishness, so let's dive right in. Bitcoin is back with a vengeance this week as the new day's trading gets underway with a fresh attack on $60,000, which we're currently right above. After a weekend in which the largest crypto avoided a correction, Monday is looking bullish as ever. But what could shape the price action in the short term? Let's discuss it. Cointelegraph presents 5 factors to keep an eye on for the Bitcoin traders as the market inches closer to historic new all-time highs. Let's start with stocks reflecting coronavirus mayhem. The macro picture is a tale of 2 coronavirus moods this week. With the UK exiting lockdown, sentiment among business leaders has bounced to highs, indicative of pockets of optimism surfacing in the West, still battered by coronavirus restrictions. The picture is muddied by the Eurozone main players of France and Germany, in which the picture is much less rosy, while the United States is also a patchwork of policy when it comes to the virus. As such, stocks are broadly flat as the week begins, while elsewhere a looming lockdown is sending sentiment plummeting happening in India, Monday's main downward mover, the controversial measures from Delhi's unnerving markets, and no one is sure whether lockdowns will help bring cases under control, says Deepak Jastani, the head of retail research at HDFC Securities, told Bloomberg. The incentive to try to bottom fish at this point is limited for traders. Also, market commentator Holger, meanwhile, described a busy week for equities, noting new highs for mainstream risk assets on Friday, something which increasingly includes Bitcoin. He tweeted right here, global stocks kick off a busy week of macro/micro events on cautious note after risk assets saw new highs on Friday. Asia and European stocks dip along with U.S. futures. India's Sensex slumped to 10-week low as COVID-19 infections spiked. Bonds steady with U.S. 10-year 1.65% and gold at $1,742 with Bitcoin at $60,900. Now let's discuss the breakout on the cards for Bitcoin. The signal of the moment with Bitcoin is finally tied up to the spot market. On Monday, 60,000 is back after the last past significant price level early on Saturday. The weekend saw the largest weekly close in Bitcoin's history at around $60,000. Let's go BTC. When do you feel we'll break out to a new all-time high and re-enter that price discovery mode? Let me know in the comments right down below. I feel it's going to happen this week, but I'd love to know your thoughts down below. Bitcoin's currently trading just above 60,000, now less than $2,000 away from all-time highs. Among analysts, expectations of Bitcoin re-entering uncharted territory are predictably high. As Sku Analytics points out, Bitcoin, another breakout attempt, as you can see right here on your screen. And a look at order book activity on major exchange Binance shows sellers are lined up at $60,500, $61,500, and $62,000 before orders begin to dry up. $59,000, $58,000, and $57,000 remain strong areas of interest. The resulting constriction of volatility with Bitcoin sandwiched between major buy and sell interests is the classical sign for the final stages of price consolidation. At 50 days, Bitcoin has now been in such a consolidatory regime since hitting 58,300 for the first time in the last week of February. For popular crypto trader Crypto Ed, the latest move is surprising, as just last week more bearish signals filled the low time frame landscape. Sunday, in addition, was pointing to an incoming drop, quoting him right here, surprising PA this morning and validating this idea. He commented, now let's talk about Coinbase punctuates booming on-chain indicators. As often reported on the strength of Bitcoin on-chain indicators this year, these consistently demanding a continuation of the bull market throughout 2021. Despite the past week's consolidation, nothing has changed for fundamentals, which show that Bitcoin is not yet near the bull cycle peak, for example, like that of December of 2017. For Twitter account Badazine General, which produced a comprehensive overview of indicator data this weekend, there is thus no reason to be bearish at $60,000. Checking out some of his tweets right here, he did go on a Twitter storm. He wrote, my current thoughts on Bitcoin, very long thread, forgive me, summary at tweet 44, and dumbed down summary at tweet 45. Let's get right to it. Here you go. Here's the summary at tweet 44. Derivatives a bit overheated, constant strong spot bid, institutional driven flow, no peak retail euphoria yet, mainstream adoption getting very real, and Coinbase IPO could be volatility catalyst. Now for the dumbed down version, numbers go up. Probably. So there you have it. He also shares in that thread, it seems to be only crypto nerds that are aware, and even among us, there's disagreement on what this event entails, and we're discussing the third halving. If history does rhyme, we can expect a $387,000 Bitcoin price in the cards for this year. Now let's discuss Ethereum, which sees fresh historic peak in the altcoin surge. It's not just Bitcoin shooting for the moon on Monday. Altcoins are setting records, indicative of a broader leg up for the crypto interest. These are being led by Ethereum, the largest altcoin by market cap, which has hit a new all-time high on the day, currently trading just under $2,200. As you can see right here on your screen, it shows you the one-day candle chart. Now, long tip to be targeting $5,000 and even $10,000 this cycle. Ethereum has gained 7% in the past week, frequently outperforming Bitcoin itself. That performance nonetheless pales in comparison to other major cap altcoins, notably Binance Coin, which is up 70% in 7 days, nearing $600. Checking out this tweet from the Wolf of Wall Street, Scott Melker. He wrote this on April 5th. I think BNB is headed to $600, pennant break, all-time high break, price discovery, a lot to like. Looks insane on the Bitcoin pair as well. Then he updated us 13 hours ago, BNB first target hit, onward and upward. So there you have it. And as Cointelegraph reported, alt season 2.0 is expected to hit its stride only in summer and reaching unto unknown proportions. Fellow analyst Phil B. Philby, co-founder of Trading Suite, Decent Trader, believes altcoins time is already here. And I agree 100%. You can tell by the Bitcoin dominance, which is on the steady decline as the alt dominance continues to rise. Now, the next thing to be on the lookout for in the Bitcoin market this week, Coinbase outflows reinforce institutional buy-in narrative. Finally, another event that casts the spotlight on Coinbase Coinbase, this time involving users rather than the company itself. According to on-chain monitoring resource Glassnode, Sunday saw a sudden spike to 750 million in outflows from Coinbase's books. Now, while not unequivocally indicative of a major buy-in, such an event would not be unheard of in the current environment, but would be significant in terms of size. Institutional investors continue to both buy the champion Bitcoin as an investment, while rumors swirl of a more famous name reportedly eyeing an allocation. I don't know if this is true, but rumor has it, word on the streets, Walmart is stacking Bitcoin. That's right. Could you imagine if they just purchased 1 billion in BTC? Well, according to the rumor, they have, and it's going to be announced in their earnings report May 18th, 2021. Do you think this is true or just a rumor? Let me know in the comments below. All I know is this: if it is true, this could easily send the Bitcoin price in the $70,000 price range. So hopefully it's not just a rumor and it's a fact. And before I break down the latest from Plan B, the creator of the stock to flow model, as well as Binance Coin reaching 37% of Ethereum's market cap, and the 3 reasons why BNB is currently soaring in price discovery mode, as well as Bitcoin shattering $1 million this year, according to macro guru Raoul Pal. First, let's take a quick look at the overall crypto market. We can see Bitcoin up about 1.75%, trading above 60,400. I'd love to see Bitcoin retest that 62K resistance, flip it into a support so we can see the next major leg up. We have Ethereum up 1.7%, trading just under $2,200, which is also a new all-time high, as well as Binance Coin breaking out in price discovery mode, currently trading at $573. We have Cardano up 5%, trading at $1.29, and Chainlink up 1.8%, trading at $32.84. All right, now let's check out this tweet from Plan B. Coinbase IPO is Wednesday the 14th. Would be nice if Bitcoin would pump after the IPO and not already in the days/weeks before the IPO. And checking out some of the comments, not an IPO, it's a direct listing. Plan B responded, correct, this is a cash out, no new shares, but quite sure they would like to see Bitcoin mooning during the sale. Touche. And if you're not familiar with the stock to flow model and stock to flow X, it predicts a $288,000 Bitcoin price by the end of this year. And he also points out right here, stock to flow plus on-chain signal, we are nowhere near the top. That's right. Also checking out the latest from Document in Bitcoin. This is breaking news. MicroStrategy board of directors will now be paid in Bitcoin. This is a pretty big deal because how many other corporations will follow, and board of directors will also want to get paid in the king of all crypto. Now, I just checked out the latest episode of the Orange Pill podcast yesterday, and I'm so glad I watched it. It was enlightening and entertaining, to say the least. It's entitled The Apocalypse of Satoshi, and Max Kaiser and Stacey Herbert, they discuss Bitcoin turning the temporal into the eternal, Bitcoin being perfect money, and perfect money is the perfect apocalypse, a warm-up act for the Big Bang of consciousness, as well as the dream blizzard of the fiat dark ages. Max says his short-term target of 77,000 for Bitcoin is in play, and his year-end target peak is 220,000 for the king of all crypto. Let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments right down below. And before I break down our next story of the day, Binance breaks out, reaching price discovery mode, hitting a new all-time high, reaching 37% of Ethereum's market cap. I'm going to be sharing the 3 reasons why BNB is currently soaring, as well as Bitcoin shattering $1 million this year, according to macro guru Raoul Pal. But first, let's take a quick look at the overall crypto market cap, sitting above $2 trillion, which is also a new all-time high, with 150 billion in volume in the last 24 hours, and Bitcoin dominance still on the decline at 54.1%, with the Ethereum dominance just under 12%, and the Bitcoin market cap sitting above $1.1 trillion. Now, checking out the top gainers within the top 100, we have Voyager token up 27%, trading at $5.46. Binance Coin up 26% for the day and 60% for the week, trading just under $600. We have BTMX up 17%, trading at $1.44, and KuCoin token up almost 17%, trading at $19.23. All right, now let's break down our next story of the day. Binance Coin, the native crypto of Binance Smart Chain and top digital asset exchange Binance, is starting to close in on the Ethereum market capitalization as of April 12th today. BNB's value is $87 billion at the price of just under $600. The valuation of Ethereum is hovering at around $246 billion, which is 2.8-fold larger than that of Binance Coin. As you can see right here, the technical momentum of BNB has been so strong that it briefly surpassed the volume of the BTC/USDT pair on Binance. This trend is significant because USDT is the biggest stablecoin in the global market, and the BTC/USDT pair is one of the most liquid trading pairs in cryptocurrency. So why is Binance Coin surging so hard? Let's discuss it. Binance Coin has been rising due to three key reasons: an overall uptick in the popularity of the Binance Smart Chain, strong technical momentum, as well as a gap between BSC and Ethereum projects. As you can see right here on your screen, it shows you the Binance Smart Chain daily transaction chart, which is at an all-time high. There is also a big gap in valuations between the Ethereum DeFi ecosystem and Binance Smart Chain, which has been fueling a large portion of the demand for BSC projects. This has caused the value of BNB to rapidly rise over the past 2 weeks, while Ethereum has been relatively stable at just over $2,000. A journalist who covers crypto in China, known as Wu Blockchain, explained the following on crypto Twitter. BNB broke through an astonishing $600, but Ethereum's fees fell to its lowest point in a month. Although the transaction volume of BSC is 3 times that of Ethereum, the two are not in a competitive relationship. The top 10 addresses of BNB hold more than 88%, and Ethereum is 20%. And he also tweeted, the future of Ethereum depends on the upgrade of the EIP 1559 and 2.0. The only two things Binance needs to worry about are the government suppression and hackers. Traders foresee BNB to undergo a more explosive rally in the foreseeable future if it breaks out against Bitcoin. Crypto Kalios, anonymous crypto trader, shared the following: BNB breaking above this level on the Bitcoin pair could lead to the type of explosive momentum needed to actually close in on $1,000, as he shares right here on your screen. Now for the million-dollar question, will the capital rotate back into Ethereum? Kelvin Ko, the managing partner at Spartan Group, one of the largest DeFi-focused funds in Asia, said that for now he expects the capital to rotate back into Ethereum as BSC projects near the valuation of Ethereum equivalents. He emphasized that there is a huge valuation gap between BSC and Ethereum projects. This gap could be making BSC projects compelling to the market. He shared the following: BSC is having its own DeFi summer, so much alpha to be discovered in BSC. If you are wondering why Ethereum DeFi coins are lackluster, it's because of the huge valuation gap that still exists between the BSC coins and Ethereum equivalents. Until this gap closes, money isn't rotating back to Ethereum DeFi coins. So there you have it. And before I break down our final story of the day, Bitcoin could shatter $1 million this year in 2021, says macro guru Raoul Pal. But first, I want to remind you to smash that show more button right below this video in the description for a detailed analysis of what's going on in the crypto market. This goes for all 750 plus videos right here on my YouTube channel. I have a daily letter that goes out to over 30,000 subscribers every single day. To subscribe, visit letter.cryptonewsalerts.net. Also have a blog I update daily, which could be found at cryptonewsyes.com. Also be sure to smash that subscribe button right below this video in the description to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. You can also find me on all the major podcasts and platforms, from Spotify, the home of the Joe Rogan Experience, to Apple's iTunes. You can also follow me on Twitter. My Twitter handle is Crypto News. Yes, and for those of you active on Facebook, I do have a private crypto Facebook group entitled Crypto Alchemy. To join it, click this link, request to join. I'll be sure to plug you in. And for those of you active on Telegram, I do have a private crypto Telegram chat, which is uncensored. To join it, click this link. You'll automatically be added, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you personally on the inside. All right, now let's break down our final story of the day. Macro guru Raoul Pal is suggesting that a 7-figure price tag on Bitcoin this bull run is not as unrealistic as crypto investors might think. In a new interview with Dr. Julian Hosp, the former Goldman Sachs executive, says that from his perspective, Bitcoin's current bull cycle looks a lot like the 2013 cycle, but is ahead of the 2017 cycle in terms of gains. Based on the 2 previous cycles, Pal said that the overbought region where Bitcoin could hit a wall and correct is roughly at that $400,000 level. However, he also says that if this level gets broken like it did the last 2 cycles, then $1 million Bitcoin would be in the cards. So there you have it. When do you feel Bitcoin is likely to hit $1 million? Do you feel it's in the realm of possibilities this year? As Raoul Pal points out, let me know in the comments below. Quoting him right here, for it to get to that kind of 1 standard deviation overbought, it's about $400,000. But if it gets to 2 standard deviations, where it got to the last 2 times, then it's $1 million per BTC. The Real Vision co-founder says that Plan B stock to flow model has ingrained the $288,000 level in investors' minds, skewing the expectations of Bitcoin's performance to the low side. He asserts that he's not ruling out Bitcoin overshooting the stock to flow rather than falling short. Quoting him right here in this interview, I think there is a risk that we all think, and I see Plan B asking this question a lot on Twitter. Where do you think it tops out? The skew is to the low side. The skew is around $150,000 to $200,000. This $288,000 number, people are really not sure on, and anything higher, they're like, no chance. The lowest probability of all And I'm like, I kind of like those odds. We can have that shocking moment where a lot of people sell out at $250,000 for these reasons. We've all seen that, and we all think that could be the case, or we could overshoot. We could see an elongated cycle because of the institutions continue to allocate to BTC. Though a $1 million Bitcoin price is still a possibility for Pal, he says he's probably going to take some profits off the table should Bitcoin reach the $250,000 range. Quoting him right here, I think I'll probably take some off the table somewhere in that range and probably hold some. It's difficult to know what to do. You can just hold it. It depends on your age and what you want to do with your money. You either want to keep it in Bitcoin because you want to participate in the next cycle, so you think of it as a savings vehicle, or you want to cash in for lifestyle chips and buy yourself a house or a car, or do whatever you want to do. You need to time that if you want to take some money off the table to use for other purposes. So there you have it. Now, my personal prediction, I don't feel we're likely to hit $1 million this year, but I do believe it's in the realm of possibilities, but I feel it's more likely after the next halving in 2024. The year preceding the halving, when the market goes absolutely parabolic, is 2025. So my prediction for $1 million Bitcoin price is in 2025, but I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments right down below. Now, for a quick recap of what I covered with you right here in today's show, we have a record Bitcoin weekly close as Ethereum hits a new all-time high, along with Binance Coin. I shared with you the 5 things to watch out for in the Bitcoin market this week, and I also shared this rumor that Walmart is stacking Bitcoin, and if this is true, this is going to be major, but we don't have confirmation yet, but just wanted to point it out. Also shared the latest summary from crypto analyst Batazine General, as well as the latest from Plan B and Document in Bitcoin, who shared this breaking news that MicroStrategy board of directors will now be paid in the king of all crypto. Also in today's show, I shared that Binance Coin reaches 37% of Ethereum's market cap, and I shared the 3 reasons why BNB is soaring right now. Also in today's show, I shared that Bitcoin could shatter $1 million this year in 2021, according to macro guru Raoul Pal. So where do you feel the Bitcoin price is likely to go next? Let me know in the comments right down below. Well, that's going to conclude today's show. As always, I appreciate you tuning in and journeying along with me inside this incredible crypto matrix. If you gain value out of today's show, be sure to smash that subscribe button. That's right, and turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. And real quick before I go, today's show is brought to you by our sponsor, BlockFi, where you can put your crypto to work. They're paying out a 6% annual percentage yield on Bitcoin, so you can literally have your Satoshis work for you. And besides earning interest with a BlockFi account, the other flagship product is crypto-backed loans. You ever wonder, how can I access fiat liquidity without selling my precious crypto? Well, look no further. You can get an interest rate with BlockFi as low as 4.5%. And they also have a promo running right now where you can get up to a $250 crypto bonus with a deposit of $25 or more. All you need to do is click the link right down below. It'll take you here, then click this yellow button that says sign up. You'll notice the referral code already pre-populated for you to take advantage of this special bonus. So what are you waiting for? Click the link right down below. Let's start stacking those sats, and I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's episode. Peace.